This video is 2.5 years in the making in testing out these platinum pens. So I am going to tell you right up front how it did. So if you're not interested in a spoiler, I would suggest jumping ahead about 10 seconds. Now that they're probably gone, yes, it did work. Very surprising, but it worked very well. Welcome back to those that jumped at 10 seconds. We're going to move through seeing it as it goes, spoiler free, since those that wanted to see it have already seen it. Let's start out by seeing how I did these tests. What we are doing here is we're inking 4 platinum 3776s with platinum black cartridges to see exactly how well or when it fails. They will be stored for they will be stored for 2 years. And I'm going to test a pen every 6 months just to see when they fail on this test. That's if they fail. All 4 pens have medium nibs for some kind of continuity in the test and to not let that be a weak point. I will speed this up so it isn't too boring. Here's the setup for pen 1. All 4 pens get inked with cartridges from the same box to avoid any kind of inconsistencies that might be said to exist for ink that was produced at different times. This pen will be tested in 6 months. Here's the setup of pen 2, which will be tested in 12 months or 1 year. Setup of pen 3 that will be tested in 18 months or 1.5 years. And the setup of pen 4 that will be tested in 2 years. After each pen is tested, it will be cleaned out, re-inked, and with a different ink, and will be tested again a second time just for giggles and grins. Through the magic of editing, it's been 6 months and I'm just doing all the voiceover and the A-roll at the same time. Now, if you don't think this pen lasted the 6 months, if you think it had a problem, put a 6 down in the comments. I was not surprised to see it worked here. Now I'm inking it with Edelstein Olivine just to see if other non-platinum inks will perform as well as platinum. I used the cartridge after cleaning because I didn't want the converter to be a point of failure in this test. Using the converter to just saturate the feed. This was inked 1 October 2019. Of course, we need to document this, and the pen will be tested again in 2 years. It's been another 6 months, same shirt. But this pen's been in storage for 1 year or 12 months. So if you don't think that it's going to work perfectly, go ahead and put a 12 down in the comments and let's see what happens. It really worked without a problem, flawlessly, and not entirely surprised myself. Now, this pen gets inked up with Namiki Blue. And documented, of course. This was done 1 April 2020 and will be tested in 18 months. Just 6 months later, still in the same shirt. This pen's been inked for 18 months, sitting in a drawer horizontally so that, we're not sabotaging things. If you think this is starting to have a problem, put an 18 down in the comments. Starting out, this was actually where I kind of expected there to maybe be a problem. Like I said, it was here I kind of expected there to be a problem. I expected it to work, but I expected it to work after just a moment of writing. It started up as if I had just inked it yesterday. It was really very amazing. This time I used Caran d'Ache Electric Orange to ink the pen up. It was tested on 1 October 2020 and will be tested again in 1 year or 12 months. Just a short 6 months later, and this pen has been sitting stored for 2 years. So if you think somewhere between 18 months and 2 years it's going to have a problem. Put a 24 down in the comments. This is the test. Flawless victory. Setting up for round 2, this pen was inked with KWZ number 2 and will be tested again in 6 months. 6 months later, all 4 test pens are ready for testing. Now, when this is all done, I actually have a couple spare 3776s with medium nibs. Now, I already know where I'm sending one, but I have 2 left over so that I keep one. That's 4. Counted weird as 1, 2, 1. The other 2 that are left, if you would like these pens, what I need you to do, you do not have to be a subscriber. You do not have to comment. You do not have to do a thumbs up. None of that. I need you to send me an email. Now, this is only going to be available for 24 hours. After 24 hours, it's completely gone. So if you're watching this video later, I'm sorry you missed out on it. Also, because all of this really gets funded out of my own pocket, and I don't want to really hurt myself by dealing with international shipping, which can be quite expensive. So I'm sorry to the international viewers. I'm only making this available to North America, the US, not even Canada. Sorry, Canada. Just send me an email, the ninkguy@gmail.com. I will respond to everybody saying, I'm sorry you didn't win, or you are the winner and I need an address. But all you need to do is send me an email and put 3776 in the subject. Yes, it works. Pen 3, inked for 12 months. Yes, it works. Pen 2, inked for 18 months. Yes, it works as well. Pen 1, inked for 2 years. Yes, flawless victory by Platinum. 2.5 years in the making. I think it was worth it. I really did enjoy doing this test. There's other tests I do, I just don't tend to share them. This one to me was too big not to put the results out there. So I hope you got something out of this video, and thanks for watching.